Brandon's in Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, Brandon, what's up?
Hey, thanks for taking my call today.
Sure. How can we help?
So I have a question about where I should be focusing my money. So I went through majority of your steps. I am debt-free with everything besides my house. I do the 15% into my retirement to my 401k. I have a relatively new son who's 6 months old, so I started the 529 and started investing in that.
Very
Way
good.
to go.
But thank you. But my question is, so I bought a house a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. Bought it at a pretty good time. My mortgage that I have left on it is about $250,000. It's worth around $300,000 to $315,000. But I've put about $50,000 in individual stocks, and then I have an additional $103,000 roughly in just savings on the side. And my question is, should I be taking that money out of the individual stocks and trying to beat that mortgage down as much as possible? Or how should I be investing this money? What should I be focusing on a direction with this money?
You seem like you're awfully familiar with what we do.
Uh-huh.
Until that last part.
Relatively new to listening to you guys. It's probably been a few months that I've been listening to you guys, but
But
I've
you
always
know
been
the
very
baby
frugal with
steps.
my money. But yeah, like I said, I love the method you guys. You try to make it as simple as possible. But
So-
I feel like I'm at the point where like I'm still relatively young, but I'm like I want to get ahead as fast as possible.
You
I'm trying
do. Look,
I'm not going to stay in this home forever, but I'm probably going to move out of it in a couple of years. So I'm like, does it make sense
No.
to beat down my mortgage?
here,
Or
let me help you. What you've been doing, which is the baby steps, has been working for you. So let's keep on doing that. So the way we would teach it is you're already investing in the 529. That's great. You've got all this extra money, the 50K in single stocks, 103K. Is that above and beyond your 3 to 6 months, I'm assuming?
that is
Okay.
everything
Yeah.
on the savings portion.
So what we would do next is we're paying off the mortgage. So you've got this extra money. If it were me, I would cash out the 50K in single stocks. There's going to be some tax implication there. So you've got to be prepared for that. But I would do that because you've got $250 left on this mortgage. You could pay off $150 by the end of the month.
What's your household income?
So I make around $250,000.
Oh,
And you're
man.
how old?
26.
Okay. Way to go.
You're
you're
killing
doing
it.
really good, Brandon.
So good.
Here's
Thank
the
you. I
thing.
appreciate
What we have discovered in studying millionaires, not someone's theory on Tic Tac, but real millionaires, okay? What we've discovered in studying 10,000 of them is the shortest distance between where you are and the first $1 to $5 million is two things. Loading your 401ks at 15% of your income going in like you're doing, and becoming 100% debt-free, using what used to be payments then to build wealth with by steadily investing. Okay? The number of millionaires that we interviewed, and we interviewed 10,000 of them, that said, I ran up a bunch of profit in single stocks and used that to pay off my house, and that caused me to be rich, was almost nothing, almost none of them.
Yeah.
There was a few, but there's percentage-wise, it would have been well less than 5% of them. 95% of them followed the plan of, not just our plan, but just the idea, the common sense idea of my most powerful wealth building tool is this wonderful income you have because you're obviously bright. You're 26 years old. You make $250,000. Dumb people don't do that. So we know you're bright. Okay. And so that is your secret sauce, not the stocks, not leveraging your house.
Right.
You are the secret sauce in the equation. So if I'm you, I put $150,000 minus an emergency fund. If you set aside 20 for your emergency fund, so $130,000 on your $250,000 loan, and you have a $250,000 income with no other payments. So I think I understood that.
That's right.
And that means I'm going to knock off. You're going to be debt free when you're 28, house and everything, and then you've got $250,000 freaking dollars to invest steadily.
You're going to
be a millionaire when you're 35 if you do what
goodness.
we tell you to do.
Okay.
What's this house
I guess
worth?
a side note, which is going to make you
315.
probably a little mad at me, is I am paying PMI on my.
I'm not mad at you. You're brilliant. You've done a
mortgage, right.
great job.
And it's gonna be
doing is
gone.
fine tuning your excellent plan. You pulled up here in an Indy car. All we're doing is tuning it up.
Okay. Well, I just, you know how it is. You like to look at the bank. You like to see the savings. And I'm really good about stockpiling money.
Let me tell you what.
Sure,
Let me tell you. I don't know how it is. What I know how it is when you pay off your house and you walk through the backyard without any shoes on, the grass feels different.
It probably does.
It does. I promise you. So, hey, here's the thing. If I'm wrong, and in a year and a half from now, you're 100% debt free and you hate it, you can go get you a mortgage.
That's a great way to look at it.
All right. Hey, man, pay off your house as fast as you possibly can. That's your next step.
And don't get too caught up in the stocks.
Yeah,
I'll say that too.
Yeah, single stocks are pretty much a gamble. Pretty much a gamble. I don't buy single stocks. We recommend if you're going to do single stocks just because you can't stand it for whatever reason, not to have more than 10% of your net worth in single stocks.
Yeah.
I buy mutual funds. That's all I do. And real estate that I pay cash for. That's all I do. I built 100% of my wealth doing that. That's all I've done. It's very simple. And, you know, he made a good point. The thing you have to watch against, and Brandon, he didn't get there, but he walked up on the edge of it. I heard him. He's not really there because he's very smart.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
obviously a smart young man, okay? When I was his age, I would have been more than smart. I would have been arrogant, okay?
Yes.
That would have been the category I would have been in. So here's what I find. He said, you guys, what you teach is so simple. And there was a lot of compliment in that, but there was also but I know better because I'm smarter than simple.
Yeah. You wanted there to be more to it.
Don't be smarter than simple. If you get smarter than simple, that's when you get your toe cut off in the lawnmower. Just don't get smarter than simple. It's a bad idea because let me just tell you, some of the most profound, life-changing things you will learn in this life are very easy to understand and very hard to do. Let me give you one.
Yes.
Love your neighbor. Oh, but he's a jerk.
Yeah.
I know what to do, but doing it. Oh, my gosh.
Simple does not mean
I got to
easy.
love the guys on TikTok and Twitter? Oh, man. I know what to do. I just can't do it. It's simple.
It is
It's
simple,
very simple,
but not easy.
Very simple. Some of the most profound things are simple, but not easy.